Good day, my name is Carlton Thunder and my Stadio student number is 252444156. The lesson I've planned is for grade 8 life orientation under the topic Development of the Self in Society. The specific lesson topic is positive leadership and influence among peers. The main value of the lesson is that it teaches learners that leadership is not only about having a title, such as being a captain or prefect. Leadership is also about how learners influence others through their behavior, attitude, and respect, for example. I believe this lesson has strong value because grade 8 learners still develop their identities and learn how to fit into their peer groups. At this age, peer influence can be very powerful, either positively or negatively. This lesson helps learners reflect on what makes someone worth following, and it challenges them to understand that the real leader does not just control others, but encourages, supports, and uplifts them. The introduction of the lesson uses a simple but measurable example where I say, "Yes, Captain, sure thing, Captain," and then contrast that with, "No, mate, definitely not, mate." The purpose of this is to get learners thinking about why some people are followed and others are not. From there, the key message is introduced. We should not follow titles, we follow leaders. This helps learners understand that leadership is shown through actions, not just positions. The cooperative learning technique that I used is group discussion. Learners work in small groups to discuss examples of positive and negative leadership and explain what qualities they admire in that person. This is useful because learners are not only listening to the teacher, they are learning from each other's experiences. It also gives quieter learners a chance to share their ideas in a smaller, safer space before speaking in front of the whole class. This cooperative strategy supports the lesson because leadership is a social skill. Learners need to practice listening, respecting different opinions, and working with others in their groups. They discuss questions such as, what makes people a positive leader? What makes a negative leader? What responsibilities do leaders have? And how can leaders influence their peers in a good way? These questions help learners think critically about the type of influence they have on others. To assess learning, I included questioning, group discussion, and an exit ticket in the form of a game show style activity. This makes the conclusion fun and engaging while still checking whether learners understood the key ideas. The game also allows the teacher to quickly see whether learners understand the differences between positive and negative leadership. Overall, the value of this lesson is that it teaches learners to reflect on their own influence and to understand that they do not need a title to lead. They can lead by showing respect, kindness, responsibility, and confidence in their daily interactions with peers. Thank you.